What's up? What's up? So excited as today I'm going to be doing a review of the brand new annual High Achievers Playbook. I'm going to be giving you a peek inside of the new annual High Achievers Playbook. I'm going to be talking about the pros. I'm going to be talking about the cons. I'm going to be giving you some little productivity tips and hacks on how you can actually use this. And I will also be going over some of the major key differences between the High Achievers annual and the 90-day, along with how to get your hands on this bad boy. I am just gonna say it's my favorite planner to date, and I really think that Tim Lunsford and the crew over at the High Achievers Playbook, I'm gonna give them a thumbs up. Having a good planner, if it's not written down on my calendar, the stuff don't get done. And so finding a good planner to really help keep me on track, keep me focused, keep me productive is super important when it comes to my business, especially considering everything that I've got going on. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive right into the peek inside. Now, this comes in 3 colors. It comes in pink, black, and teal. One of the major differences I noticed right off the bat was how the cover is actually thicker than it was on the 90-day planner. Now, when you open up the very first page, this is going to be the same as it was on the 90-day. This is like a dry erase board, so you can open it up. Now, I will give you a little tip when it comes to the dry erase boards. When I use a regular dry erase marker and then I close my book up, a lot of the times the dry erase kind of smudges off. And so what I do, this is just a little extra tip and hack for you. I get the fine tipped permanent markers and I use those because it won't rub off. And then when you get ready to erase it, you can get those little alcohol swabs and wipe it, and it comes right off. Let's go ahead, flip on to the inside. This is a 2-page spread. And what it does is it's talking about a lot of different persistence quotes. Now, I've actually taken a few of these quotes and posted them on my profile, on my business page. Now, when you open it up again, this is your 12-month personal goals. And you can break this down into different areas. So you have spiritual, you have family goals, your travel and fun goals, then you've got your health and wellness goals, and then down here you have your personal mission statement. And I love how it kind of gives you directions too. I think that was really great. So it kind of tells you how to write out your personal mission statement, which I think is very important. When you switch over to the next page, these are your 12-month business goals. So you can write down what your income goals are. You've got the number of business partners on your team, the number of business partners going to your annual corporate events, your team vision, states or countries to expand business. Love that. You've got what rank or title that you want to achieve, the events you want to attend, books and audios that you'd like to complete, and then you have your business mission statement. And again, over here, I love how there's directions to kind of keep you on track and help you write that. The next page is again a 2-page spread, gives you a lot of top book or audios for high achievers. And so if you look down here, it lists some of the different books that you can read. It lists different audios, so some of the top picks. But you can write down some of the other books that maybe you want to read, and you can check those off. I'm going to give you a couple more book suggestions. Number 1, if you have not read it, I would highly recommend Jab, 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 Right Hook by Gary Vaynerchuk. Another book is Go for No, and there's also a new one called Go for No for Network Marketers that Ray Higdon helped write. A third one, or a fourth one, I'm just going to go ahead and throw right out, is Magnetic Sponsoring by Mike Dillard. Great book on attraction marketing. This is the previous High Achievers Playbook. This is what it used to be. Now they've actually included it inside the book, which I will say I love. I actually use the 2-page spread for like content ideas. So take for instance, I personally generally go live now on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So on Monday, I'm gonna plan my content ahead of time. So I'll say live and then I'll put my topic ideas. Tuesdays, I usually put up blog posts. So I'll write what that blog post is gonna be to plan ahead of time. Over here, this is one thing I do love about the High Achievers Playbook. Like, have you ever gotten calendars or planners in the past and they've already got the months and the years, like everything already in there? And half the time it's like, dude, by the time I get that calendar, half of it is already like wasted. I can't even use it. You can actually write in the month and the year. And so you can get this playbook and immediately start using it no matter what month it is throughout the year. So I really, really like that. After you have your month at a glance, this is something else that they have changed that I really like. Now, before they had the full 2-page spread for one particular day. Now they have a 2-page spread, but it's weeks. So you have the entire week and it's broken down into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So everything is kind of broken down there for you. You have your to-dos right here. You have Monday. So everything is time blocked in 30-minute increments. Now this is another, just an extra little productivity tip for you. And this whole idea of multitasking and doing multiple things, it takes you way longer to get stuff done as if you were to really sit down and focus for 30 minutes at a time. Cut off all your distractions, turn off your ringers, turn off your notifications, and get laser focused on what you're doing. At the bottom, you have my accomplished daily numbers, so you can write the number of follow-ups, the number of new exposures, the number of contacts added to your master list, your personal development, and then underneath here you have check off how many glasses of water you have and how long you worked out. So I really love that he still incorporated that health and wellness aspect, because that's one thing I do personally strive to do, is to drink 8 glasses of water a day, and I do strive to exercise. With my to-dos, I'm going to give you a couple of tips on how you can actually use this. What I would recommend is you sitting down and creating a morning routine or a nightly routine. Like, what do you do? What are your routines? There should be things that you're doing consistently every single day that's going to move your business forward. Now, with that being said, what I would do is I'm going to actually use this to write down my morning routine and my nightly routine, like all of the daily tasks that I need done. And then what I can do from here is I can take those daily activities and I can start time blocking them. Because again, if it's not on my schedule, I generally, it does not get done. And so that's just a little extra tip. On the second page, you have a place over here for notes and doodles. Just to give you a couple of suggestions on what you can use that particular area for, you can break down like your monthly goals into weekly goals, or you can actually just use it for notes and doodles in regards to like other things that maybe aren't necessarily in your morning routine or in your night routine, but there's still things that need to be done throughout the week, so you can add those there. So moving on, after you have your weeks, at the very end of the month, you've got, again, another 2-page spread. Now, this first page is where you can actually look back on the last month and you can write down, how many new exposures you had for the entire month, how many you've added to your master list, how many follow-ups did you do, books completed. As far as your personal, you can write down your personal sales, new customers, how many new customers you had, business partners, your biggest victories. And also the same thing goes for your team. Down here at the bottom, I love how they added this, which is areas for improvement. And then you can rate your month. So was it not a great month? Was it an excellent month? And then when you flip over, you can go from there to the month ahead. And so on the month ahead, that's when you're setting up your new goals for the month. At the very end of the book, you do have several pages for notes. And so there's a lot of different pages in there. When you flip To the back again, same as the 90-day, you do have this little pocket, and I love that because I am constantly like throwing papers in my book, and I hate when I don't have some type of pocket to put them in because then they fall out and it's a little bit annoying, if I have to say. In the back of the book, in the little pocket, they did revamp. They do have the master prospecting list, which does hold about 500 names. So you have the name, phone number, contact date, follow-up date. Then there's also an extra little line right here where you can take some notes. And again, on the very back page, you have another little whiteboard. When it comes to cons of this annual High Achievers Playbook, I will say I really don't have anything negative to say about it. I think they really hit the nail on the head in all of the changes that have actually taken place. The only thing, there are a couple of things that I have added to it. Now, one thing I do is I will go to Walmart. I mean, you can just get these at your local store, but what these are is they're thick little tabs, and they have like, they're sticky, and so I'll add these to like the outside of the pages, and I'll just get a little Sharpie and put like the month and the year. That way I can break down the months and I can flip to that specific month. And aside from that, I will say something else that's new is they did redo this binding. The fact that they actually changed the binding, it's the same one that Erin Condren uses, which means you can use your Erin Condren accessories in the High Achievers Playbook. So at the very beginning, this right here is a wellness log. This is something that I actually got from the Erin Condren website, and it fits in the High Achievers Playbook. I got this little thing from Erin Condren as well, and so I will put this in with the week that I'm on, and I can easily flip to that particular week. So I love now how the Erin Condren accessories can now work in the High Achievers Playbook. So one thing that I would recommend, if like number one, you need to be using it. Another suggestion is again to get your teams to use it. So for me, with different holidays coming up, you can use them like if you're looking for gifts for your team, you can use them as giveaways. It's definitely something that that I'm personally doing. Real quick, I will tell you a couple of the specials that they have going on. Now, right now, they do have the normal 20% off if you wanted to just get one for yourself. They also are doing the buy two, get one free, which is awesome. So if you want to take part in that, you want to know how to get your hands on the High Achievers Playbook, just go to www.highachieversplaybook.com and you can use one of those two specials. If you order it before the 15th, they will start shipping out November 15th. If you're seeing this and you order it after, it's all good. Yours will be on your way. So with that being said, hope you got some major value from this today. Hope you love the High Achievers Playbook as much as I do. And with that being said, feel free to share it out. And until next time, bye.